Hello, everybody. Just make sure you can hear me. I'm doing this through Zoom. It's my first time doing it that way, so we'll see how that works. I think you can hear me. There's a little bit of a delay there. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Claire and Mr. Matt Myers, and Laura and Joni. Hey, Joni. And Mandy and Sarah. Good to see you guys jumping on here. Glad you can hear me all right. And I'm excited today to talk a little bit more about our plans to get back to church. Who wants to get back to church? Like, thumbs up, heart that for sure. So we have been talking about this for a little while, and as a staff and as a board, and we've got some plans in place with our volunteers. We had a volunteer meeting last week, and today's the day we're going to have the opportunity to share a little bit more about to the rest of the Waterline world and the Facebook world, what it's going to look like for the next few weeks as we begin to get back to church. So I want to endeavor to share my screen with you so that you can see what we are up to. Let me do this. And then share this. Let's see how this works. All right. Don't fail me now, Facebook Live and Zoom. Let's see how this works. Awesome. So here we are. We are talking about how we're getting back to church. We have a 5-step plan that we're working with our volunteers. But generally, as we talk about getting back to church, we're going to be talking about our 3-phase plan to get back to regular services or regular experiences. And so we're continuing to reopen safely and strategically. We've been talking about that right from the beginning. And we're also committed to not rush. We want to do this all together. And so we're talking about 3 phases. And because we don't know what the future looks like, even in the fall, we may get into a phase and have to go back to one. So this kind of gives us some common language to talk about what our 3 phases look like. So let's get moving on this. We are referring to our 3 phases as 3 colors: red, yellow, and green. And so our red phase is essentially what we're in right now. So our red phase, we have our online services that are going every week, our online resources like our prayer times, our Zoom meetings, our Zoom life group meetings. And we've had a couple of drive-through prayer and communion, and we intend to continue to do those. We're going to try to schedule those at least once a month, if not more, because even in some of these other phases, not everyone's going to be able to come back at the same time. And so we're going to continue to offer drive-through prayer and communion even after we start reading a little bit back in the room. Now, you may have noticed the 4th bullet, which says home experiences, and that is a new word for us. And because it's a new thing that we're kind of announcing publicly today, and we're launching on June the 8th, which is Monday. And so let me tell you a little bit about what our home experiences is. It's actually exactly what you expect it, what it sounds like. It is our experience at home. And basically what we're doing is we're going to give you the opportunity to schedule a Waterline experience at home. We're putting together and have already started to put together Waterline home experiences teams. And there's 3 members of those teams. They're like a ministry team. There's a teacher and a worship leader and a family ministry volunteer. And so you have the opportunity to basically schedule us, any team, to come anywhere, any place you gather, because really what we want to do is we want to get together again. And sometimes we're not going to be able to get together as a large group even now. But beyond that, church has never been, especially for Waterline, about a building, because we don't have one. Church is about gathering places and sharing life together and having spiritual conversations. And so that's what these home experiences are about. You have the opportunity to book a Waterline home experience team to come anywhere you meet. We can come to your life group. We can come to a family dinner. I love dinner. I love dinner a lot. Family dinner, book me for that. A neighborhood gathering, if you wanted to throw a neighborhood gathering, or a house party, or maybe you have a family scattered all over the place. And since this coronavirus thing, we have you started to have like family. I know we have a Zoom call with our family at least once a week, and we've got people in Ontario, Canada, and we've got people in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we all get together on Zoom and we talk. And maybe you want to have spiritual conversations and worship together as a group. And so you can even book us for a virtual meeting. We'd love to do that. And so, and we want it to be flexible. We're not going to come with our program. We're going to come to meet whatever need you have. So obviously we're not going to have, a 5 or 10 or 15 minute, sermonette at a cookout that you might be having and inviting your volunteers at, but our team could come and could provide a little bit of live worship for you, maybe around a campfire. We could do a little ministry time where we just kind of share testimony, just help to bring spiritual conversation a little bit more freely into your cookout. This is about how do we bring church home. And so I'm really excited about this. This is something that we've been talking about as a staff and as a board for quite a while now. And I'm excited to let you know about it. And so basically we want it to be flexible. We want to help facilitate spiritual conversations and do life with you. So we're launching the website on June the 8th, but you can jot this down, or this is going to be on the website come Monday. But to get more information about our Waterline home experiences, you can either go to waterlinechurch.com/home, or you can text the word home to 317-820-2757. If you're a regular attender of Waterline, that number, 317-820-2757, is the number that we use essentially for everything except for giving. So you may want to save that even in your phone, because there'll be other times that you're going to want to sign up for stuff like fruit or grow our growth plan and other opportunities. That's the number we always use, and you just have to text a different number to it. So that's just a free side note. But if you want more information, or even now, if you already know that you want to book us, there is a form ready. If you text the word home to 317-820-2757, you can go there and schedule us already, or request us to reach out to schedule. So that was kind of the new information about our home experiences, and that is in our phase that we're in right now, our red phase. Our second phase to get back together, back to church, is our yellow phase. And our yellow phase includes pretty much everything our red phase is, because we realize not everyone's going to be able to come back at the same time. We're going to continue with our online experiences, continue with our online resources, continue with our drive-through prayer and communion, continue with our home experiences, and then we'll be launching our preview experiences. And those are going to be essentially limited seating experiences in our campus. And so you'll be able to do that online, to be able to book those seats, and you'll be getting more information when we get there. Right now, our tentative date for that is July the 13th. We know that the governor will be announcing on July 4th that there'll be a little bit more opening of the state, provided that things continue to go the way they expect. And so our first preview experience will be July 13th. You can't sign up for it yet, but we are so excited to get back together again. Now, during that experience, we will not be having our full open family ministry experience. We will have Next Gen for our 5th and 8th graders. They will be able to meet, and we will be providing family ministry for our volunteers, but we will not be providing family ministry for everyone who comes. And we're going to be making sure that we build our experiences so that our kids are involved and the time frame is appropriate for families. And we're really looking forward to it. We're also considering, based on how people sign up, about doing experiences that are more targeted, like maybe a young family experience, so that people who have young kids don't have to worry quite so much. But we'll figure that out as we go. Again, this is all flexible, and like anything these days, subject to change as we continue to move forward. But that's our yellow phase, and we'll be continuing to offer our home experiences through the yellow phase as well. then green. Praise God for green lights. Our green experience is going to be, we're hoping to start those in August. That is when we'll be opened online, assuming that all of our state and local government is going to be allowing us all to meet. We'll be obviously following CDC guidelines about social distancing as long as we have to. All those precautions will be in place. But green will be when we will be back in full strength, meeting again in our live experiences. And but we are going to continue from now on with our online experiences. Drive-through prayer and communion, I think, will probably still be something that we'll continue to provide until everyone is comfortable to go back. Because we recognize that even in August, when we open up, that maybe not everybody who's a member of Waterline is going to feel comfortable to come back. And so we're going to continue to provide those opportunities for connection. But at that point, we'll have open family ministry, open experiences, and we'll continue as well, I think, with our home experiences, so that you have the opportunity to bring Waterline to your friends and to your family, and we can see more people come to Christ. And so red, yellow, green phases, that's how we're moving forward. A couple of other pieces of information here. You're going to be getting this information that looks just like this in an email really soon. That gives you all the information that I just chatted about, including a little blurb about our home experiences. We're going to also, in that email, going to be giving you some more information about what we're doing when we do get back into our experiences, about safety, family ministry, how seating is going to happen, how parking is going to happen. Those kinds of things will be available on our website, and you're going to get it in an email as well. And then we're going to continually be updating our frequently asked questions on our website, so that you are up to date with the latest of how we're working through things. So you'll be getting more of that information then. So I'm really excited to lay this all out for you all. And I hope this helps those of you who've been kind of waiting to find out how this is all going to work. We are in the red phase, and we're looking forward to beginning some practice experiences with our volunteer team and our production team in the coming weeks, so that we can be ready. We're going to be playing around with, how are we going to set up the room? How are we going to set up the stage? How are we going to, what kind of model are we going to use in our live presentation? And so we're excited to kind of bring that information to you. And I'm excited about being creative with the team about how we're going to continue to minister the word and be together to allow the Holy Spirit to minister to our hearts. So that is what I had to share with you today. But I do want to give you a second. If you have any questions, I've got you here. I'm reading comments. Hi, Laura. Hi, Anna. I'm so glad you're able to jump in with us. Hi, Wesley and Alex and Arletta. Great to see you all here. And some friends from away too. But if you have any questions, feel free to jot them out here. If not, I'm going to just take a couple seconds and just wait in case you do have any questions. If not, we will sign off for now, and we're going to continue to prepare for our Sunday experience. I'm really excited about talking about in the beginning with you in the coming weeks, the beginning of the church, the beginning of creation, and the beginning of Waterline, and how the commonalities of those things help us as members of Waterline who are on this journey together to know how to look at the future and this new beginning that God's called us on as Waterliners. So it looks like nobody has questions, so I am going to sign off. I hope you guys have a great lunch hour, and we'll be seeing you on Sunday, if not before. Take care. Love you all.